Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the first two episodes of Agatha All Along. I really don't know what to expect with this series. From the little glimpses we got of the trailers, I'm kind of curious about this supernatural journey we're going to be going into with Agatha as she kind of reawakens, rediscovers herself, and then unites her own coven from what appears to be some of the denizens of Westview after the events of WandaVision. And they did start to say here recently that this is kind of part two of like a series trilogy, including WandaVision, this, and then the upcoming Vision series as well. So I'm really interested to see what they are cooking up with these. I think once they kind of made that announcement, my ears perked up a little bit. I kind of was like, hey, what? So I'm curious about where they're going to go with this, especially with the character in general and just the supernatural element of the MCU universe that we really haven't got to dive into all that much outside of Doctor Strange, but I've talked about that before as well, where it doesn't feel like this kind of supernatural. It's not like that little outing with Werewolf by Night we got or anything of the sort, let alone the witchcraft element of it all. It just feels so different and disconnected from like the sorcery element, and I'm excited to see a little bit more of that. We got a packed week this week, so we got 2 episodes of this. We got, of course, the other stuff we're already covering, and then the Penguin opens up literally tomorrow. So I just figured, like, why not? We got 2 episodes that dropped for this to premiere the season, so we'll just kind of tackle them right now, both together in this video, and then we'll kind of jump into it from there. So with that all said, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon or for member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us keep doing what we're doing over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it if you enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all sent out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 1. Here we go. Seekest Thou the Road.
Another beautiful day.
Hey, neighbor.
I was just about to say, I wonder how we got to here, if we'll even like touch upon that, how we get from the nosy neighbor to being a detective for the police force here. I did get an interesting comment on one of the trailer reactions. Hey, what's more nosy than a detective? Become her job to be the nosy neighbor. So I found that really interesting.
From a library book?
Westview branch.
Cause?
She was crushed.
By what?
Something big and heavy.
So she didn't die here. She is dead, though, isn't she, Herb?
Oh, she's really most sincerely dead.
Never know.
But how did her body get here is the big old question that I have. It's probably part of the mystery, but it looked like a remnant of like one of her, like her outfit or something like that. I don't know. I couldn't really make out exactly what it was. Oh, this framing, man, just to keep her face out of our view.
Who are you? What happened to you?
Oh, a whole lot.
You okay, Agnes? You don't seem like yourself.
I'll try to be more cheerful for you next time, Herb. But right now, this unidentified woman lying dead in a crick has just got me down in the dumps.
Crick.
Let me know when the dental records come in.
I grew up out on the creek. Well, this is a vibe. Based what? Agnes of Westview. Based on the Danish series WandaVision.
This book wasn't checked out, it was stolen 3 years ago. But we have plenty more copies in natural sciences.
Oh,
There was a fire.
oh, what the fuck?
Everything destroyed. Every last
Yes, copy.
I'm digging the vibe so far,
There were
though.
traces of a particular microbial sediment only found in Eastern Europe.
I might get to the part I'm not gonna like.
Here I am.
Hey!
Fancy dirt always attracts the attention of the feds.
Agent Vidal is an asset here, Agnes. More brain power, more resources mean you get to the finish line faster. Strength in numbers, teamwork makes the
Eat my ass, Chief.
I'll leave you to it then.
The body was moved across state lines. Is that your play?
Is this really how you see yourself?
Interesting. Is this really how you see yourself?
No tracks for the perp. Not a leaf disturbed before forensics showed up. It's almost like she just magically appeared.
Let's stick to reality here, yeah?
Sure.
If there's one thing we can agree on, it's that these cases are always about the place, the history of it, the people in it, the secrets buried beneath it.
You're not
That's
wrong there.
where the answers lie.
Who better to solve the mystery than one of Westview's very own? You've lived here your whole life. Isn't that true,
Uh-oh.
Agnes?
She's like poking at her programming very gently. And it's no wonder that this body in particular is really
it's
throwing
real
off
alright.
her game.
And it's a beaut. Where'd you get it?
Mind your beeswax, Norm. Where's it from? How old is it?
I like that we're
North
bringing back
American,
a lot of these
Navy,
characters
Navy.
too.
Late 17th century, I guess. It's made from cowrie shell. These hotties here. It's triple goddess. Maiden, mother, crone.
What, no working professional goddess?
Whoa, hello. Looks like your brooch is a locket.
I was gonna say 3
You looking to
figures,
sell it,
3
Agnes?
witches, the 3 fates, and he went
much you
right
offer,
to it.
Norm?
200.
Great. Now I know where to start the bidding on eBay.
That's so
Good to see you too,
rude.
Agnes.
Oh. I mean, I figured it was the Darkhold, but I just wasn't putting together the title and the type of book and all that. It's just another kind of veil put over it and her and everything else. It didn't say that they had to destroy every copy, or when they destroyed the one, it would destroy all the copies or whatever. So that's what I presume destroyed all of those. And particularly the witch that put her under this spell would definitely having that body pop up, disturb, I mean, her reality. And because of the magical element of it, it's one of the things everybody wondering, like, because she can't see or remember Wanda, is maybe that's why every time we see the body, it's just always out of key. I know that the behind the scenes reason is just like, you know, she's not there and they're not going to put her face on there or whatever. I don't know. But I think it'd be really interesting to do like a perception filter Doctor Who kind of thing to where the face is just always, no matter what you do, out of view. But I don't think that that's the implication. Scratch was like what, a child she had that she lost in this perception of reality that she's got for herself, that she's crafted.
There was a car wreck about an hour before time of death.
Where?
Eastview.
See, I thought you turned into a pumpkin that far afield.
Hey, I travel. I'm worldly.
Where have you traveled?
There she goes again.
Okay, so what about the car wreck?
My gut tells me they're related, but can't shake this feeling I'm seeing it wrong.
Seeing it wrong.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
She's seeing everything wrong for that matter.
Do you remember why you hate me?
No.
Are you hiding evidence?
No.
You're only lying to yourself.
The hell was that?
Hey! What are you doing? Crap. Hey, where are you?
It's not like it was a long fall after that anyway. Should have just let go.
You okay? Oh,
my God. He came out of nowhere. Ma'am!
Aw, Kitty! Check out my reactions to that 90s show.
What compelled you to break into the home of a decorated detective?
When you say decorated, do you mean suspended without pay? Yeah, I know who you are.
Well, let's talk about you then, you little dirtbag. What were you looking for in my house?
The respect of your peers and a fulfilling home life. But you were fresh out of both.
What were you after?
The road.
What road?
You of all people should know. It's ink from the fingerprinting.
Oh. We sure? We 100% about that?
Where were you last night between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m.?
Asleep.
She's so great, man.
Asleep in bed. Total loser? Or totally lying? Let's find out. What do you know about this?
Nothing! Nothing!
Tell me who she is.
I don't know!
Tell me what happened to her.
What are you talking about? These are just flowers.
Oh, whoa, what?
What?
Oh.
Just pictures of someone's front yard or
Whoa. The fuck? I mean, her, like, the people that were there
Looking at that painting.
found a body.
It's not a...
What the hell? Oh.
You know what? You're spending the night in the tank. Let's see how long you can keep that up.
So was all this illusion a result of this kid? That spell they were casting there, maybe? Or was that in response to what was going on?
I'm not crazy. She was there. She was there.
And this is gonna be that scene where she goes to actually check on the body.
She was in her late 20s. Green eyes, 5'7".
Oh. What is... Fucking magic, man.
Color of... Scarlet.
And there's that title again. The little checkout notice. W. Maximoff.
Case closed then?
How did she die?
Wrong question. That witch is gone, leaving you trapped in her distorted spell.
But you don't have to stay there, do you?
Is it hot? Are you...
Yes, claw your way out.
I'm hot. Is it hot? Ooh, really...
Oh, here we go. This is a nice little gag, peeling off the layers of these different facades. Dude, this is awesome.
There are 2 Jane Does in this case, and you know her name, so what's yours?
Dude, it just makes me want to know who's checked it out before them. Hey. She's back at her place.
Right, there we go.
Oh, she is just...
What is going on? Hey, Miss Agnes, you feeling okay today?
Stop talking! How long have I been here?
About 3 years.
What?
Ooh, we try not to say her name.
No shit.
What have I been doing all this time?
You haven't been yourself the past few days. Almost like you got bit by the true crime bug.
So what? I've just been spouting nonsense and you've just been humoring me?
What the hell?
Librarian, chief of police, jeweler.
You seem pretty lucid for a change. Aggressive even. Powerful.
What did you say?
Weird choice of
I
words.
said powerful, but look, Agnes, if...
It's Agatha.
Okay, Agatha, yeah. Can you put on some clothes? Cause you naked.
So to them, she's just been running around pretending to be a detective and they've just been going along with it. I mean, to them though too, right? They know that she like fought Wanda whole on in the town. So I guess they were just trying to keep her from breaking out. They were probably, they had to have been aware. That part didn't even cross my mind, to be honest, until now. So they were just playing along with whatever was going on in her brain.
So that arrest was maybe more of a kidnapping. But if you're real and not a figment of my imprisoned mind, then that means...
Jesus Christ! Oh, yo. Whoa!
How long's it been, Agatha?
Not sure. Since you acquired the Darkhold, you hid behind all that dark magic, but then you lost it. And now, you're vulnerable.
Only physically.
Do you remember pain? It kind of tickles, doesn't it?
Coochie coochie coo.
You can't kill me.
You can't kill me. It's not allowed.
Oh, that was sick.
Maybe I can't kill you, but I can make you wish you were dead.
Wait. Don't you want me at my best? Admit
Smart.
it. You prefer me.
Horizontal? In a grave?
Formidable.
So take my power.
It's cute, but you know that would kill me. Just let me get my purple back.
Why would that kill her?
Then come find me.
I am not the only one that wants to see you dead. Wants to see you burn, or hang, or drown.
There are no new options?
Nah, just the same one. Why change? What fix what's not broken?
You love it. The anticipation.
So is she like a witch hunter?
Okay, Agatha, but I'll be sure to tell them where to find you.
Who?
The Salem Seven. I expect you'll see them at sundown. Agatha Harkness. We'll finally meet her end. Ugh, it really warms the heart.
You don't have a heart.
Yes, I do. It's black, and it beats for you.
Oh. Well, that's nifty.
Oh, right. You.
Damn. Oh, that was cool. A little shot of the craft. That was a really interesting first episode. I really liked the tone and the vibe, like the slow build before all the craziness happened at the end. You know, much like with what was going on with Wanda, where she was cycling through these different sitcoms. I mean, we just checked in. They said this had only been going on the past 3 days, this true crime phase of hers, which just makes me wonder, like, what other cycles have they had to tolerate these 3 years? But they noticed that she was different once she woke up, once she was reawakened by Aubrey Plaza, which I don't know her character's name. I don't even know if we got it, to be honest. There's clearly a history there, and she's specifically after her, and something about her energy, Like, whatever powers her, if Agatha were to absorb it, it would kill her. Again, this is a pocket of Marvel I'm not familiar with really at all. I really don't know what to expect with this show at all, man. But I loved the vibe of this first episode. I loved the mystery. I loved the way it slowly unraveled. Like, especially her reality, the way it started to crumble, the way she started to question everything. Like, lining this up with the events of Multiverse of Madness when Wanda, you know, collapsed Wonder Girl Mountain onto herself. You know, that's where the blunt force trauma and all that kicked in. You know, somehow her body ended up here. You know, when they destroyed the Darkhold, it destroyed it everywhere. I'm curious how it's all going to connect. We have this teenager who broke into her home looking for something. We don't really know what. And then, obviously, she showed up, kind of slowly inching her way into her delusion, to the way that where she could see things and operate in it in the way that she did, which was interesting. And I love the way that she was like, started to just slowly like, how long have you been here? What can you remember? All these little things to kind of like tap at the glass of her little snow globe reality she's living in, until just enough starts to shatter to where Agatha can break free. And that whole sequence of her breaking free was really fun. Her going through all these different iterations that she's taken upon herself through these different realities and all that until the true her lay bare, quite literally, before everybody else. But after having awoken her, I thought maybe she was a witch or something like that. She came here to help because it was Agatha, maybe it's a coven thing or whatever, but Aubrey Plaza was here to get Agatha out of this stupor so that she could kill her. I definitely pick up on a vibe that this is definitely quite personal. That maybe it's even Agatha's reason that her heart has blackened, as she said. Maybe there was something there between these two once upon a time, and Agatha, maybe in her quest for power, laid devastation to all those around her, as she tends to do. We know Agatha pretty much burned everybody in her life just to, you know, pursue her quest for power. So, I don't know. She's talking about the Salem 7. You know, she's out here, whatever she is, her energy would kill her if she absorbed it. And I'm just wondering, she's talking about how she really wants to kill her and talking about all these, you know, traditional witch execution style methods that she was spouting off. And she's like, we really haven't come up with anything new after all these years. So I'm just wondering, like, is she a witch hunter? And if she is, what does that make her? And like, why is her powers holy, even though she said her heart is black for her? But then there's this thing, hey, you wouldn't want to kill me in this state where I'm powerless. Like pulling a full-on Goku where she's like, come on, you want to give me a Senzu bean, right? It's not a true victory if you're not defeating me at my best. As a way to kind of give herself the opportunity to repower herself before facing off with her again. So that's going to be fun, because I guess that is the kind of what we saw a little bit alluded to in the trailers, was her finding a way to get her abilities back. And we saw a couple of people kind of sprinkled all throughout this, obviously people from Westview that we saw before, just kind of living their normal lives outside of having to babysit Agnes this entire time. The closing credits of this was really fun, playing through all these different little witchcraft things. We saw Lisa Simpson, we saw the craft, we saw the Wicked Witch, we saw a lot of stuff kind of floating in there. That whole ending sequence is really cool, and the song they went with also. But yeah, we got a mystery here, and again, like we got to see like the checkout tab. I forget what that was called, the checkout ticket or whatever, that shows like the history of the book being logged out the library. The one right before Wanda was her, and it just begs the question for me, is like, who else checked out this book? I want to see all the names. I will say that while everything pretty much in this episode was really kind of hooking me and had me along for the ride, the one little hiccup that I had in the episode, I will say, is when the fight broke out between Aubrey Plaza and Kathryn Hahn there towards the end, because the choreo and the way that was shot was not the best. Hopefully that is not indicative of what is to come, because it was a little janky. But yeah, I don't know. I thought this was a really fun first episode, so I'm excited to go ahead. Since we have 2 to step into today, we'll go ahead and hop right into episode 2. Here we go. Circle Sewn with fate, unlock thy hidden gate.
Nonsense.
Don't mind me.
The house is yours, random boy. Be sure to tell the Vengeance Seekers I said hi.
Take me to Witch's Road.
The Witch's Road. That's what he was after.
The Witch's Road doesn't exist.
You're lying.
Am I?
That's just what real witches say to keep the amateurs out. The road will give you the thing
She's
you want
like,
the most.
and?
If you make it to the end.
Road is no place for a kid.
I'm 16.
Oh, sorry. Teen. I don't know where you heard about the road.
Books, the ballad,
Hopping
legend,
around,
lore, but it
still
will kill
bound.
you. Confession, I know an egregious amount about you. I've been obsessed since I first showed up on your Salem days. One of my favorite you eras.
It's a good one.
It's why I came here last night. It's why I saved you from
my
the spell
best.
you were under.
If you've got the goods to break a spell cast by the Scarlet Witch, why do you need the road?
I've studied, don't get me wrong, but that can only take you so far.
Oh, so you want a shortcut?
The road promises that what's missing awaits you at its end. Power is what I'm missing. Sounds like it's what you're missing too.
Nope. Too risky. No time.
Well, all right
If you
then.
wanna
Never
run,
mind.
Fine. But these people who are coming tonight sound serious. You really think you can outrun them with no magic at all?
Who are you?
My name is...
Say again.
I'm...
Interesting.
That was what I was gonna say.
I'm driving.
What? Really? Yes!
Curiosity is one.
All right. This is not a car. Okay. That's all right. That's totally fine. It's okay. Just move on
She's
from this
still not
thing.
all there, it doesn't seem.
You're driving.
Reality is still a little warbled, I see.
What do you know about covens?
Oh my god, are you taking me to meet your coven?
No, those harpies are dust. We do
Yeah,
need
she
a
kinda ate
coven
them
to
all.
access the road.
Of course, that makes sense. It is the witch's plural possessive road.
Wow. Oh, I love the classic M somebody painted on there. Wanda's old house. Or, well, what would have been her house. Her house. Rude.
Sorry. He worries.
Aw.
So, where do we just find a coven?
Wherever you are, a coven there shall be.
Within any 3-mile radius, there will be a collection of witchy enough people to form a coven.
Witchy enough.
You actually jot that down for me. There's a pen in the glove compartment. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, did you want me to take that?
You know,
No, because that will end up out the window.
All we need is a bit of talent. Even the most down-and-out witches, when in close proximity with each other, bring out a magical spark. Stop.
What?
Here.
You think there's a real witch in there?
Madame Calderouz.
I feel really optimistic about this.
I wouldn't.
Oh, thank you so much for seeing us. We are hoping for a miracle today.
What's with this
is my boy,
act?
Buford. His daddy recently passed, and we miss him something awful. But to be quite frank with you, what is top of mind is the location of some gold bars he may or may not have buried in our backyard.
Your husband was a proud man.
Oh, indeed he was.
Did he golf?
He died on the 18th hole. Oh, she's good. Now, the location of those gold bars? Brother.
Why are we
You'll find
here?
the gold bars in an old bowling bag at the back of his closet.
Yes, that's it. Thank you. Thank the lady, would you please, Buford?
You've been under the influence of another, someone you hurt. They took your agency for 3 years.
Oh.
It's not the first time your witchkin betrayed you, but you survive. In a way, few do. That's why you're here, and I am not interested.
Wait,
damn.
what?
Thank you for your purchase. Your bank statement will say Lilia's leggings, but that's just my side hustle.
You haven't even heard the pitch.
I don't need to. What witch in her right mind would join Agatha Harkness's coven?
Not looking for right-minded witches, as it happens. Looks like we came to the right place.
The fuck just happened?
You showed some real skill out there. I didn't read your fortune. I read your reputation. Witches like you are the reason people think we poison apples and steal children and eat babies.
Babies are delicious.
Or murder dogs.
I'm gonna walk the road.
The road is a death wish.
I survived.
Are you honestly asking me to coven up with the single most infamous witch on this continent?
Name a badder bitch in South America or Europe.
Who is this child?
My pet.
A fanboy.
Pet. Say hi, pet.
Hi.
You expect me to risk my life? What, you turn around and steal my power?
I can't steal your magic unless you blast me with it. So if you show a little self-restraint, all that power is yours to keep.
Is that true?
I found this on your
Or
door.
bullshit? Oh.
The path you're currently on leads nowhere.
Wow.
If you two stay any longer, I'm going to have to start charging you again.
What is happening?
Witchcraft. There, a list of 4 names. Looks like you've got your coven. Leave me out of it.
Damn.
You're on here.
Oh.
What?
Can't say no to you.
Wow. Good job.
So, who's next?
Oh.
Agatha?
God, that was eerie.
What?
Who's next on the list?
Taste. I'm being serious, ladies. So good. Yum. I know. My probiotic candles are perfect for both ambiance and metabolic regulation.
Edible
I'm obsessed
candles.
with these.
Hey, where do you keep your jade eggs? I'm fresh out of marbles and my pelvic floor is all over the place. Actually, you gals want to go splitsies on one? Anyone? Anyone? Sisterhood of the Traveling Kegels? No? No?
Wow.
Hi, Jan. I'm assembling a coven. I need a potions guy. We're gonna walk the road.
You lost the Darkhold, and now you're powerless and exposed. How far you've fallen, witch killer.
At least I'm still a witch.
Like I care about that dusty, warty, snaggletooth community.
You'd chew off your own acrylics to get back into the club. I'm not gonna waste my breath illuminating the obvious. Have fun healing the healthy.
Hi, I love your Insta page, by the way. You totally minimized the size of my pores.
Who's this? Another child sacrifice?
I'm really sorry about your recent legal troubles.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, Jan.
I haven't been convicted of anything.
Yet.
God, they're just going around blackmailing everybody. Oh, eviction notice? Maybe you should come with us. Oh, lawsuit? Maybe you should come with us.
If you value your freedom, join us here tonight.
Take a jade egg to go. You'll know where to find it. Thank you.
2 down, 2 to go.
Just one, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Lilia said 4 names.
Yep.
Let me see. Very mature.
Come on, team. Wasting daylight.
Okay. I can't believe you actually ate that.
Hey, what? Now I'm actually hungry.
Do you see her? Do you know what she looks like?
God, I want
She's
a
a
corn
blood
dog
witch.
now.
A blood witch is...
Child of a witch. Her mom was a witch. And also a famous goddess of rock.
Lorna Wu.
Hot topic.
She wrote the most famous version of the ballad. My mom went to see her last tour right before she died. R.I.P. I bid on a limited edition signed LP of the ballad, but it cost more than I make in a whole
This
summer
Billy.
at the Hokey Pokey Bowl.
Somehow. Dead mom. Can break a Scarlet Witch spell. Seeking power for some unnamed reason. Can't speak their name.
You think we're gonna find Lorna Wu's daughter at the Westview Mall? I feel like she'll be somewhere cooler, like Brooklyn or...
Dude, we're in a hot topic.
Rumor has it Lorna Wu was lost to the witch's
Oh,
road.
this is great.
I know.
I know I have an aesthetic, but what are we doing here?
Hey, it's where I used to primarily shop.
Sir, the
This woman just assaulted my nephew.
Did you just tackle a teenager? Your old lieutenant convinced me to give you a shot, but you've been nothing but bad luck. You're fired.
Wow.
What divine intervention is this? You're out of a job, and we're setting off for the road today.
They set her up.
Dangerous.
They are so
The road
cruel.
It's a con, a cult. Yeah. But what if it isn't?
So has she walked it or hasn't she walked it?
We don't need her. Come on.
You have a list. You were given names. Adhere to the... Rude.
About an hour until
Names.
sunset. How far away is the road? Like, what's the drive time?
Where are you from?
I was born and
Something... There's some kind of...
it's nice to get to know each other a little bit.
That's wicked. There's some kind of like enchantment that is preventing... I don't know if it's specifically her or anyone from learning anything about this kid. Nice. I love his enthusiasm.
Does this look centered?
Let me see. Maybe if I just put it a little more to the...
No, leave it up.
High Priestess.
Jennifer Kale, potions.
Lilia Calderu, divination. You're bound.
And you need a chemical peel.
Your front door is missing.
How did you...
I'm an ex-cop. It's gonna be the answer to a lot of questions.
Well, gang's all here. Let's hit the road.
Wait. Where's our green witch? Earth magic is arguably the most important skill set for an attempt at the road.
Getting cold feet already, Chad?
I like that it's kind of like a raid party almost.
Coven list.
Lily, its handwriting is so bad I can
What was the last name?
It wasn't a name. It was a heart.
Mrs. Hart.
A black heart.
That's because you used
Oh.
a black pen.
I know Deborah Joe's involved somehow.
I know who it is. I'll just go get her.
Oh, is she gonna pick her just to kind of hand wave it away? She's not actually a witch. She's just getting sucked into this.
Agnes?
Oh,
Well, you
kitty.
look fabulous.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Hart.
Mrs. Davis, dear.
oh,
no,
right.
Mrs. Hart was what Wanda
Oh,
granted me. You know,
right.
my name is Sharon.
Have I commented on how beautiful your garden is recently?
Well, no, you have not. It's just me and my green thumb. But I'll tell you the secret to fluffy
Green
azaleas.
thumb.
Yeah,
I was just wondering if you'd like to come to a little party I'm having tonight.
a party? Really?
No.
I think I'm gonna grab my purse. Oh, a party.
Should I get the car? Some people might need to squeeze in the back.
Don't drive to the road, teen. The road is conjured.
So, are we doing laundry together?
All we need to do is sing the ballad, and a door will appear.
All aboard?
So who's going high?
Oh, no, thank you. I don't take drugs.
She's talking about the harmonies. I'm an alto, is all I'm saying.
Get off me!
What the fuck?
Burn and brew with coven true, and glory shall be thine.
Am I supposed to know this?
Is this gonna mess it up if she's not singing?
Down, down, down the road, down the
I love this
witch's
harmony though.
road, marching ever forward, 'neath the wood.
It's not creepy at all.
I hold death's hand in mine.
Are you singing
If sun be gone.
Yeah, run, dude. Oh, whoa. Is that the 7?
Where all that's wrong is right.
I'm having trouble getting a good look to count them.
There's a
Oh, there we... Shit! Stop cutting away!
Down, 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 Follow me, my friend, to glory at the end.
That was beautiful.
Some feedback for you. It did not take this long last time.
Well, if she wasn't so pitchy.
Oh.
Says the voice flatter than a pancake.
Yeah, did you not hear you? Because
wow.
the voice doesn't tell you.
Well, maybe it's because one of you's not a witch. Fuck!
You can forget the witch's road. I die before letting you befoul it with your noxious mediocrity.
Rude.
Coward. Fraud. Disappointment. I'd say you should burn like the rest of
Like says she didn't sling an insult at Deborah.
Go to hell.
Make me! Wait! Huh, this is a power grab. She wants us to attack her. What? You brought us here hoping our proximity would get you a spark you could steal. You had no intention of bringing us on the road.
It's not my fault. Only a true coven can open the door.
What is that?
Hey! Wait, tell me that was there the whole time. What are these things?
Is this the road? Because we should really, really go like right now.
No!
No, thank you.
Oh, whoa. Oh, I love the way they move. And it's gone. No more door. You're on the other side now. All you can do is keep on moving forward. There it is. Oh, they have to walk it barefoot.
I never doubted us for a second.
Oh, poor kitty, man. I think she's in over her head. Who knows? Maybe she'll turn out to have a little bit of a spark. Maybe that's the only reason this worked to begin with. So I'm assuming that was like the Salem 7 or whatever the fuck that band was that's supposed to be coming after her. Because I think there were 7. Let me see if I can actually get a freeze frame. Because every time I tried to count, either they were bundled together or it absolutely just cut away. Yeah, there's 7. So yeah, I'm assuming that's who Aubrey Plaza warned we're coming after them. But she's assembled her coven, which conveniently enough, we're all within nice little driving distance. But then again, like she said, within any given area, there's always at least some witches with enough juice to get something going. But apparently we got some pretty old school heavy hitters, supposedly. They've just kind of found themselves in some sticky situations, like the divination one, for whatever reason. They didn't really explain it, just had, over time, just lost her powers. One was hit with like a binding spell, so their powers were just kind of, severed away. But they're all kind of dealing with their different, like, real world troubles. The one's about to get evicted, the other's about to go to jail. And then, I want to know who the name was. The Black Heart. I don't know. What was that alluding to? Because she definitely pulled that out of her ass to go get Deborah Jo. I don't remember what her real name was again. I already forgot. I know her as Mrs. Hart, but of course that's not really her name. I forget what it is. But then again, Agatha's just calling her Mrs. Hart anyway. So maybe I'll just stick with that unless they kind of clarify it even further. And then we got, I forget the other one, the Hot Topic security guard. And they all kind of represent a different type of magic. that is needed to conjure the road and also walk the road. So I like that there's this built-in lore about whatever this thing is, whatever this road is. And I also kind of like the road aesthetic just in general. I don't know if this is a Marvel thing, but like equating it to kind of the reverse of Dorothy's travel with the yellow brick road. This was kind of the opposite. It was nature, it was leaves, it was illuminated, and it's witches going down and traveling with their little party. It's counter to that. It's like the flip of Dorothy's little journey and what it's at the end of it. So it's a wish, it's your dream, it's a power, it's whatever you want, whatever is missing from you. That's what they said last episode, I believe. Was it last episode or this episode? I forget. Watching these back to back, it just kind of blurred for me. But I remember that Teen, because I guess that's all they're calling him right now, but I'm almost 100% confident that he's probably Billy. Though I don't know how. You know, the mother thing, we talked about it during the reaction, the other stuff, they can't explain anything about himself, his past, his name. There's some spell keeping that information withheld. Again, I don't know how, I wouldn't know how to explain it because the time doesn't add up. Who fucking knows? But anyway, he had mentioned that it provides what you are missing, which, like with Wizard of Oz, they were all missing different things: brain, heart, courage. I think that's the parallel they're making there. And I dig it. I really, really do. I like the vibe. I like the fun. I like the humor. I love the energy that Kathryn Hahn just oozes. And then she's got this posse she's collecting for herself, and she just kind of gets to shine, have fun. She's center stage. She's chewing the scenery, man, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. Anyway, I got sidetracked again. The heart. Aubrey Plaza, when she showed up, she talked about her heart was blackened. I wonder if she was the one that was meant to go on this journey with her. But then when he was like, who was the final name? And she just steals away the note and eats it, keeps that to herself so that he doesn't know. I think she's just trying to bury that. That's the illusion, I think. But again, I got the implications that she's not a witch because she had that little line about if you tried to absorb my power, it would kill you. Maybe she's too powerful for her in this state, or maybe is it, again, like I said before, or theorized before, maybe a counter type of magic that she can't absorb, and if she were to do so, it would destroy her. I don't know. But maybe she was the one meant to go on this road, but obviously because of that, the current situation they find themselves in, didn't want to go that road. So she, in last-ditch effort, she went and just found Miss Hart in a way to spin that as what the note or the prediction or the divination meant. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then this Salem 7, I presume that's what these were. There were 7 of them coming in on cue as predicted before. And the way they just kind of like scuttled around and disappeared, bust through walls. Like, what the fuck are they? Are they witches as well? I was kind of under the impression that, you know, when we're talking about what Aubrey was wanting to do, you know, kill her and then all this kind of like the witch murder execution styles and all that kind of stuff. I was kind of thinking they'd be like this like witch hunter group or what, rogue pilgrims still hanging around. I don't fucking know. This wasn't it. These dark, decrepit little street specters, like hooded and skittering around like they're from like The Exorcist or some shit. You know, not every joke, not every little scenario hit, but I'm enjoying the journey so far. We're building. You know, even with WandaVision, it took like the first 3 episodes was building. You didn't know what was going on really. You didn't really know what the turning point was until I think the end of episode 3 or 4. I don't really remember. I think some people that got to see this early have already seen the first 4 episodes, so I assume it's probably structured very similarly, especially considering it's got the same length of episodes and I presume the same runtime, or at least closely enough. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. They're kind of got a similar structure, especially since they are linked together almost like in their DNA. This is a continuation of that story and the next step in this chain, in this trilogy that they've pitched. So I don't know, man. I like the vibes. I like the energy. I like the tone. I like the fun. I like just the batshit crazy stuff going on. I love the music, the score. And that whole sequence with them doing that song together was beautiful. And even when we would cut to Deborah Jo and her character not knowing the words at all, except she was, like, it's easy to get into a pattern, into a rhythm eventually when they are kind of doing these little harmonics. in these loops, you could hear her catch in with the words and there, like maybe not the verses and stuff like that, but like once the chorus kicked in after a couple of cycles, she was able to at least participate. So it like adds some credence to them being able to summon the door. But I loved her. She was just like happy to be there. I don't know, man. I love Deborah Jo Rupp so much. I can't help it though. I can never really separate her from Kitty because there was so many Kittyisms all throughout this. That I mean, I guess that's just her. I've not seen that many interviews. I've seen a few for that 90s show when they were promoting it with her and Kurtwood Smith. She is kind of very much so akin to that character, but maybe more so than I would have thought. Maybe the more of that character is actually just Deborah Jo than I would think. But then again, it's also very similar to her character when she was on Friends. So I don't know. I guess it's just her. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see them build out more of this, the witchcraft in this world and kind of play around with this ethos, with this lore, with this mythology, build it out more than we've seen and kind of give it some, depth. Overall, I really enjoyed these 2 episodes. I had a lot of fun with it. It's not flawless by any means. There's the fight scene in the first episode and then, there's some spotty humor here and there throughout. But for the most part, I'm enjoying myself and I'm intrigued with the little mystery that we're setting up right now. And I don't know, man. Kathryn Hahn is just electric and magnetic in her performance, and especially with this character in this world she gets to play around with, and now she's kind of got her own little entourage as well. I'm kind of here to at least hear them out and see how things go. But guys, what do you think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Your Course, Scott Melito, Robert Onguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.